Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goran, Kirk, and Jack from PickDawgz. Thank you for joining us for a few more games for the Europa League on Thursday. And we have we actually have a couple of Liga games, and one of them is between Oviedo and Barcelona. That's on Thursday as well. We'll just mention it on the end, maybe give out a pick if we have it. But we are focusing on the Europa League and the games that we have selected to talk about in this video. I want to mention our premium picks on the pickdawgz.com website, guys. You can simply click the links in the description, get on board those 3 day passes, 7 day passes, or even something longer if that's something you want to do. And we are actually starting a new service that we are quite excited about. It's going to be called Golden Goal Consensus. It's going to be the best bets between the three of us, the games that we all agree on, and those are coming in a lot closer to the game time as opposed to premium picks that are usually up hours and hours before the games. So these are actually after we get the lineups, after we get who's missing, who's out, what maybe even the weather conditions are and stuff like that. That's when you're getting those picks. And to get them and sign up, you have to text the word goal to 443-332-7127, and you will get an immediate reply. And if you're willing, you're going to get set up and you'll be getting those picks for the month from the three of us. And those are the money makers, guys. So don't hesitate and get on board. Now, Jack, Aston Villa and Bologna, the game that we are talking about. Aston Villa still crappy, man. They pissed me off over the weekend. They cost me the survivor. Even with Sunderland having a red card, they weren't able to do anything in that game. This one is going to be a lot harder, I think.
The good thing is that they're at home, so I guess they have that positive. Don't have to worry about the travel to what other teams they could potentially would have been traveling to in round one. So yeah, at the same time, these two teams just simply do not score. So it doesn't matter if they're on complete full rest at home playing in their pajamas. I don't care. These two teams do not score a single goal in this game. In my opinion, it's very likely. And for the price, I mean, I wouldn't mind an under 1.5, under 0.5, and then 2.5. My free play is going to be the under 2.5, just obviously to play it safe. I can't believe we're getting it at this price. But honestly, take the freemium. It's going to be under 1.5.
Now, Kirk, Aston Villa are minus 120 favorites, and that's most likely, well, mostly because they are at home in this game. But I don't think Bologna should be plus 350 underdogs in this game. I think that's just too much. I think that they were playing decent football, and when they go up against a team that can't score goals, this definitely smells like a low scoring game.
Yeah, it's probably going to be low scoring, but to get two of the three sides from minus 110 against a team that hasn't won a game all season, I mean, it's not really rocket science there to take Bologna on the double chance.
Yeah, I'm taking first step draw plus 120. I think if there's a low scoring game on the slate on Thursday, it's probably going to be this one, as neither side can really score goals. And I don't think Bologna will be too eager to attack in this game, especially on the road. Moving on to the next one, we have Utrecht and Lyon facing off in the Netherlands. Lyon, solid so far this season. Not great, not bad either. But I feel like obviously they are the stronger team here, playing in a stronger competition overall. And just because of the price, I feel like I'm compelled to take Lyon on the money line here, Kirk.
Yeah, they are the better team. Lyon is a good team against weaker opponents, typically. I would honestly consider them one of the front runners for this um, Europa League this season. They have a good team. I'm going to take them here on the money line against Utrecht.
Yeah, Jack, you agree?
Yeah, I do. I actually was thinking the exact same thing when I was putting in my pick for the game. Leon are a little dark horse. I don't know their outright odds to win the competition, but they could be a little dark
They're
horse to
plus
keep an eye on.
1,500.
Wow, that I
Guess
like.
who they
I
have as
actually
guess who these stupid ass bookmakers have as top two?
Aston Villa and
Villa.
Yep, Villa's 1 plus
Wow.
650. And then Forest at
Um,
plus 950.
oh well, they already
Nottingham
know the Premier
Forest.
League's the best.
Then they have
Well,
Roma, Bologna,
this is
Porto, Betis.
this is what I said on our other video this week with Forest. Ange will just go there and play his best football in the Europa League. It really could happen with Forest.
Yeah, but he always
So
wins in the second season, though.
that's true. It's his first season.
I'll
That is
tell you
very true. You
something.
raised a good
Neither of
point.
those English teams are making the final even.
Oh, probably
I
not.
mean,
I
as of
agree.
sitting here today, I agree. I 100%
I mean,
agree.
it's gonna be you want a little. I'll tell you with this. The winner's gonna be Porto, Betis, Lyon, or Stuttgart. One of those four. Maybe
Mm,
Roma.
You got to keep the thing that lies into Leon's hands is the league's probably going to be done and dusted by March, so they don't really need to care that much about the league if the league's pretty much already done and dusted. Leon can push for top four pretty easily and still field all 11 of the starting 11 on Thursday. I think that's why a lot of the prices, especially across the big team money lines, I think the books are kind of expecting some rotation. And that is probably why I'd guess they're plus money right now. But as soon as the lineups come out, again, this would be like a perfect game for the consensus potentially if that Leon starting lineup comes out and it's a first 11. So yeah, and that price is going to drop very, very quickly.
no, as you can see, guys, all three of us agree on Leon here on the money line. Moving on to the next one, where we have Rangers and Genk. And I think all three of us agree on this one as well, Jack.
Do we? Um,
Yeah, we
it
do,
means we're on the
actually.
same wavelength. We're on the same wavelength here. Again, it's just a matter of price. I mean, it's Rangers at home to a team who can barely win a game in their own division right now in Belgium. So coming into this game, Genk are with 2 losses and a draw, and both those losses are at home to USG, who are a fair, decent team to be fair. But Charleroi, who the hell is that? Kid Leroy's brother? Like, who are those guys?
The Kid Leroy.
Kirk, anything else to add?
It's basically a play on the price. I mean, Rangers are probably middle talent-wise in terms of this competition. Genk I'd put in the lower third. These are types of games you need to win, especially match day one, gain some momentum at home. Rangers are a team that have been in the Champions League a couple times in the past season, so I think they have the experience to get this one done.
Yeah, we all agree on this one as well. Moving on to the next one, we have Red Bull Salzburg against Porto in Austria. Kirk, Porto, the best team in Portugal in this early season. They're playing pretty well, very solid defensively. They are on a 7, 8, 9 game winning streak right now, where they've conceded a goal only once in those 9 games, twice actually, and that was against Sporting on the road a couple of weeks ago. Apart from that game, I mean they've been defending quite solid, and they actually might be one of the dark horses for this competition as well, if maybe not the top favorite in my opinion for this competition.
Yeah, I mean, books have them at fourth for me, so it's not a bad bet at plus 1,000. But I'm gonna go both teams to score in this one. I know Porto's been pretty good defensively, but Salzburg is typically a team that's very attacking minded, and I mean, I could see Porto winning this 3-1, but could also see a 1-1 game. Maybe even 2-1 Salzburg. I that's why I'm not really going with sides here. Um, so Salzburg at home, I think they score one. I mean, the price is pretty juiced, but the books do agree with me that Porto concedes here. But Salzburg are never keeping a clean sheet against anyone outside of Austria. That's just a given.
Well, they are not even keeping clean sheets in Austria for the last couple of seasons. They have been in a bit of a turmoil, I suppose. They just couldn't find a coach that fits their philosophy. We know that they're the team, Jack, that usually brings in those young, talented players and then just picks them up, raise them, and sells them off to whatever league, Bundesliga or maybe Italy or whatever. They've done it with multiple players who are now stars in their teams, such as Haaland, such as Adeyemi, Dortmund, and before them there was a bunch of other
Shabasly,
players. Soboslai. There was one more guy that was huge, but I just can't remember the name right now.
Brendan Aronson.
No, not that guy. Anyways, Jack, what do you have in this one?
Yeah, kind of for the reasons that you highlighted. Porto are just on absolute fire right now. And I had concerns with the Club World Cup in the summer because obviously Porto and Benfica were at that competition. But Porto look like they're in like December, January form because they're obviously that month and a half ahead of everyone else. So that's playing to their favour. Unfortunately, Benfica just can't replicate what Porto are doing right now, and I don't see any reason why Porto should not be winning this game.
I will take over 9 corners in this one, minus 141. It's a bit juiced, but I feel like 8.5 corners, it's not that high of a line. Of course, I'm well aware that I'm risking a push hard in this game with my pick, but I think we can get at least 9 corners out of both of these teams. The last game, Jack, Stuttgart versus Celta Vigo. We know Celta Vigo has been decent when it comes to scoring goals this season. They've scored at least a goal, in each of their last 6 games, and actually 5 games, and all 5 of those games were 1-1 draws. So there could potentially be a way to make money on the draw in this game as well.
I mean, yeah, Celta Vigo have the Juventus disease. Just constant draws and score draws, which, I mean, if you're betting both teams to score draw in each of those games, you are a very rich guy right now because those would have been
Yeah.
like plus 350 minimum. But for me in this one, I think Stuttgart is just a very tough place to go on the road, even for the German sides, let alone overseas. So, yeah, definitely going to be a different atmosphere for Celta. And with the form that Stuttgart are in with scoring, I just don't think Celta are good enough to keep that amount of volume out of the goal. So, yeah, Stuttgart all the way for me here. Maybe slide in at both teams to score if you want to push it to plus money.
So both teams to score and the draw is plus 335 right now on this game. So hey, maybe put half a unit on it or something like that. I'm taking both teams to score in over 2.5 goals, minus 111. I think that Celta Vigo keeps scoring goals. How many they concede in this game, it remains to be seen, but I think Stuttgart can score at least twice, Kirk.
Yeah, I'm Stuttgart money line here. Easy Celta on the road in a hostile environment with Stuttgart actually playing well. I don't even mind Stuttgart first half to win both halves. I don't like the Celta team at all, especially on the road. So I think there's a lot of value to be found in this game if you want to push it a little bit further. But just for the price, I'll take Stuttgart on the money line. But if you do some money spending on my premiums, you'll see some nice plus money plays. Yeah.
Yeah, the premiums are up, guys. Now consider jumping on that golden goal consensus between the three of us. That's gonna be huge money maker, guys. So get on board. The last game of this video is between Real Oviedo and Barcelona in La Liga. Like we said, we're gonna get through this game quickly. Barcelona, I think that they are getting Lamine Yamal back for this game. Although I wouldn't be surprised if he's benched because they are playing against PSG in the Champions League next week and they have a game against Real Sociedad in La Liga this weekend as well. I think this is going to be a shuffled lineup, but I mean, Oviedo is so bad, Kirk, that there's just no backing them right now.
Yeah, Barcelona nil for me. I mean, I don't see how Oviedo scores. They can barely score against bad teams, so it's pretty simple for me. Barcelona nil here. Plus money is really the only way I would think about betting this game. So if I can get plus money in it, I will do it.
Yeah, there's a reason why Barcelona is minus 500 favorites in this game, Jack. I'm taking them to win and over 2.5 goals, minus 154. It's basically a parlay piece right now. Might need to push it to over 3.5 to get some more value out of it, but that's what I'm going in this game.
You guys need to keep it hush hush with my Oviedo guys. You guys have been a bit too mean against my
Right, you're
Oviedo
a part
boys.
owner. Yeah,
Yes, exactly. You guys need to
Yes,
chill out with that slander.
don't let them hear
No,
you
but look,
betting
look,
against
let's
them.
real. Let's be real. It's one of those where it was always going to be a big step. They realistically were not expected to be here anyway, but they are still out of the relegation, and for the morale, I guess that gives you some hope. That problem is that's the only game that they've scored. So, yeah, the rest of their games this season have been losses and scoreless losses. And I was going to go with 2-0, but I thought I'd just offer a second best because my number one pick would be Kirk's. But I also just don't mind the 1.5. Maybe Oviedo gets some weird penalty, some weird juju in that game where Barca just start really slow. We've seen them do it before. Look at Levante so recently. So, yeah, don't mind this as like a second best, but I like Kirk's more, to be honest.
Well, that's it for this video, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Subscribe, hit that like button, and of course, stay tuned for more free picks coming up soon.